So please tell me about yourself first.
Okay. I'm Dada Kalandar, and currently I'm associated with App UX. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm into the project where like we manage load balancer like Nginx, A10,
Mm-hmm.
Agi,
Mm-hmm.
and into App UX ADC. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
technical lead and a Scrum Master, come individual developer over there. So I perform multiple roles. And prior to that, I was with Oracle, and where I was core library developer. And prior to that, means core library developer for Oracle EBS, Enterprise Business Systems for with end-to-end solution like with Oracle DB on top of the application. So
Mm-hmm.
prior to that, I was with HCL Technologies where I was developing HCL ClearCase, and I led a team the transition from IBM Relational ClearCase to HCL ClearCase.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, I was with Nokia Networks, where I was part of NetApp's core configuration team, where I was managing the core network elements like MSC, STARS, INS, NFM, and HSFT, CSPF, all those network elements.
Okay. Okay. So okay, that is sufficient. Now we moving on. As per your profile, just will need to ask you question related to microservices. So why we are using microservices in the current any have a monolith application we want to migrate in microservices? Why we are doing to that? So that is my first question.
Okay, so microservices, why we use microservices? There are multiple reasons for that. So
Mm-hmm.
like the development of say monolithic application, it say developing a monolithic application, say 1,000 people are required. But like if we separate say if we develop if we break the system into multiple services, and then like each of the team can independently develop each other microservices. So the development can go independently.
Mm-hmm.
And under
Okay, okay, okay. So now moving on, next question. What kind of design pattern you have followed in microservices?
in microservices, say
Yes.
singleton. So it's so it when it comes to say singleton design pattern, that is it. So it's I don't say
No, 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 no,
microservices.
no, no. Singleton is a different thing. Suppose if you are using Spring Boot, that might be happen in Singleton. But if you are developing microservices in the general term, if you are follow Java, if you are follow Python, if you are follow .NET, it doesn't matter. So many modules can be integrated in one platform. So here need to be one design pattern. That things I am asking you.
Microservices design pattern. Could you please elaborate the question? Because I'm
Microservice design pattern in the sense of, suppose if you have 1000 API, so definitely you have 1000 URL, right?
right.
So how do you manage the 1000 URL? Because of you are developer, you know about your own URL, but no one know, other person don't know about your URL. So how this URL, how do we follow the design pattern can be route into the single endpoint? So what kind of design pattern you will follow?
So I
I
think
give the hint. I will give the hint. API gateway, circuit breaker, aggregator design pattern. So many design patterns are there, but I have given to only 3 example. For example, so can you elaborate about any one of these?
you were saying circuit design patterns and then API, and so
No, 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 no. Okay, just moving on. Next question. What
no,
is Spring Boot? Why we are using Spring Boot?
No, the previous question, like, just wanted, like, I didn't get your question, but like, I want to elaborate the things I know in microservices, because I not only Spring Boot, I developed microservices, I developed in C also. Like, if it comes to clear cache development, the backend is in C, and then there like lot of microservices are there. So the microservices, like, generally, like, when we say microservices, there is a registry will be there. So whenever a service comes up, it registers itself with the registry server, like, say for example Eureka server. So a service registers with Eureka server. So whenever a request comes, that redirects to the Eureka server. So where that say based on the service name, it like we will get the API, and then
you aware about discovery registry?
Yes, discovery, that is say Eureka discovery server. So that is it's kind of we'll say the map or like kind of a table.
No, but in Eureka server, you have because of this is a load balancer type of server. Here you can check the health of APIs and everything, right?
No, Eureka server I don't consider it as like health service. So health, like it can be like, say suppose if I'm using Kubernetes for development, so that is a management server will be there, which runs parallel to the pods and then collects the health of the system. Say for example, like I have for a deployment, say I have 4 pods, so they are running. Say like what this managed service will do is it gets the say CPU usage, memory usage. Say we can define like
okay. Dada, because of we have limited time, 30 to 35 minutes, so that's why I'm asking a small question, and so I am expecting the short answer. That's why I'm telling you. So that's why you have used MongoDB, right?
Yes.
Why we are using MongoDB? You have any advantage? What is advantage? Can you explain in short term?
Why we go for non-relational databases is it's like the scalability is the main thing. So in when it comes to MongoDB, it's a real like it's aligns to the real world. So it's in the collections, the entries that are present are documents. So each of the document is a non-structured data. Say suppose if you want to go for RDBMS, so we need to define structure for that. But in MongoDB, it's not like that. So it's kind of a document. I can elaborate that, but like.
Okay. Why we are using Kubernetes?
So Kubernetes, like for the orchestration of the the pods, we can say the deployments, the services, we can say the orchestration make easy. So without Kubernetes, can't we do? Yes, we can do. But with Kubernetes, it makes it easy.
Okay. So what kind of JUnit follow?
So I did JUnit 4 and JUnit 5. With Mocktos and EasyMock, I have done that.
Okay.
PowerMock, I have used it, but PowerMock is not encouraged because it uses reflections internally.
Mm-hmm. So in Java, what are in Java, what kind of new features are added in Java 8?
Java 8 Lambda expressions and streams and like say functional interfaces and dates like support, extensive support, and or default methods in the interfaces. And
you aware about functional interface?
Yes.
What is functional interface?
So it's an interface which is having one abstract method inside it.
So suppose I want to put 2 abstract method in functional interface, what will happen?
Then that won't become functional interface. That is a normal interface.
No, you have my question is simple. If I want to put two method in functional interface, what will happen?
So let me get the question clearly. So you have defined an interface. On top of that, you have annotated.
Okay. I am clearing you.
Yes.
Suppose at the right functional, okay, functional interface. Annotated. I have annotated one interface with a functional interface. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And here I am want to put two methods as a abstract.
Yes. Yes.
So what will happen?
A compilation error.
Compilation error. Suppose I want to put one abstract method and default method and static method I want to put in functional interface. What will happen?
So I got static method, default method, and one more abstract method, right? Did I get those three correctly?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we can do that.
Okay. So what is optional? What kind of just wait. So what is optional class?
So it's optional class is kind of, we can say, wrapper class or like container class. Like I'll say the container is the main, I'll say. So it contains an object of other type. Say optional of integer, optional of string. So which can contain or cannot contain an object either. Say it optional can be null, like can contain null.
Contain null.
Yes.
So where we are using to these optional classes?
So the main thing is when it comes to streams, and then like say suppose if you are doing aggregations or like say reductions, so that time what the result will be in optional. So because like it's very easy to handle.
Okay.
And less error prone.
Okay. Got it. And suppose I will tell you one scenario regards to Stream API. What is the terminal and non-terminal operation in Stream API? What is difference between terminal and non-terminal operation in Stream API?
Okay, terminal operations that those like will come at the end. So that means after that, like we can't we get the result. But non-terminal operations are like it's like the operation is still still perform. Say in raw terms, if we say like non-terminal operations, if we try to extract to a variable, it's still a string.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Suppose you can give the name of method, terminal and non-terminal.
Okay, filter is a non-terminal and max is a terminal.
Okay, got it. So suppose if you have an array list and array list have a duplicate element.
Okay.
I want to remove duplicate element in traditional manner. Don't use hash set and stream APIs. So how do you eliminate the duplicate element and find the unique element?
Okay, so here I want to ask further questions. So can I sort the elements?
Sort the element.
As we sort the array, say you are giving array list, right? So list you are giving. So can I sort the list?
Yeah, you can sort, not a problem.
So if I sort, okay, that is one thing. And can I use extra memory, like say, can I make some more assumptions on the data that is present? So is the data is limited, like say is there an upper bound and lower bound for the data?
No, any because of I am writing in a small.
Okay.
Small character.
Okay. So the best thing would be like can I use extra memory, like say hash map?
Can you use? Not a problem.
Okay, then
But my condition, why I'm telling, my condition is simple. Don't use hash set, tree set, and stream API. You can follow any kind of way. Just to give the answer shortly, because of we have limited time.
Yes. So hash map we can put like what, like for each element, like if that element is present, like we'll put like every time like we'll put like that particular element some dummy data. So after that, like we can traverse the, like we can get the entry set, and then we can get we can extract the keys from the like hash map, and then we can return the result.
Okay. So we can read in memory, right?
Sorry?
What you explained?
One request, could you please mute this like laptops one? Like actually there is laptop one is creating.
Okay. So what I am telling, about what process you explain. Can you explain again?
So we have hash map, and what we do is whenever like when say like we traverse the list of elements, and let's say first element you get it, and then put it into the hash map. And what is the hash map? How we put the key is the element. Say integers we say. So one I got 1, comma, say boolean value. We can say true. We can say boolean dot value of true. So and then like next time when I get an element, say 2, comma true. So that time like next again like 1 comes 1, comma true. So that time like it will be overridden, or like it is like kind of it's the duplicate, like what say.
Okay. Got it. So now I am just asking about the design pattern.
Yes,
what kind of design pattern you have used in your application?
Singleton, builder, factory of factory, adapter, and yeah, like so many things I have used, and names, proxy design pattern. Yeah, like so many things I have used. So these
Okay. So you have used HTML, CSS?
No, not much, because I'm not a front-end developer. So, but the debugging sake, I will use them. So UI also, like we need to debug, right? With UI team, we need to sit together and then fix the issues if any issue occurs. So the basic knowledge.
What kind of tool you have used for getting the requirement and start the development? What kind of tool? Like that Jira or anything else?
Okay, like that. So whenever like we discuss with like say the requirements is, first we do is grooming. So whenever the requirements come from the product owners, so product owners interact with the customers and then they get the requirements, and then like we do the grooming and then extract the features. And once we extract the feature, we ask the product owners to create like what to say, user stories in the, first we'll ask them to create epics, then user stories. Epics should be like crystal clearly describing the what are the user stories that are going to be done, and then user stories they should describe everything, like say what say the requirements from the.
Okay. No problem. So any other operating system? Windows and Linux, you are compatible?
Windows, Linux, and Linux flavors like Fedora, Ubuntu.
Okay. That is sufficient. And other thing related to your REST API, what is the difference between controller and REST controller?
Okay, controller and REST controller. Controller and not able to describe, but the REST control we use for the REST API, REST endpoints. And yeah, controller, I'm not sure. But I have basic idea, but I cannot explain. Like maybe I make.
So, in Spring Framework, singleton class is thread safe or not?
In Spring Framework, singleton class. You mean to say like?
Yeah, singleton class is thread safe or not?
In
Spring Framework.
Yeah, you mean to ask like the singleton bean, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a thread safe.
Where are you applying thread safe condition?
Not don't know much depth about that. Sorry for that.
Okay, Dada, actually we have related to just 1 minute.
Sure,
Just give me 1 minute.
Sure, no problem.
So that is okay. So because of so you have worked on REST API or not?
REST APIs I have worked on. Yes.
So I think this is the basic things about controller and REST controller.
So the thing is like.
What is difference between get mapping and post mapping?
Okay, get mapping used for GET request and post mapping used for post request.
No, I know that. Get and post.
No, I'm still explaining. So what it uses is like say in say REST endpoints. Whenever we call the REST, so what does that mean is it the framework that it uses is internal, like the lower level protocols that uses HTTP protocols. So HTTP protocols is like say get mapping. REST get mapping means the protocol that is used in the HTTP layer is get protocol.
Okay.
That's in the way like post.
So okay, Dada, your name is Halandar, right?
Dada. Yeah, you can call me Dada. Yes.
Okay. So okay, I have done. You want ask to me anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.